Mr. Davies' dose of science. If this is your first time learning with us, welcome. If not, welcome back. Hello, everyone. It's Mr. Davies. Welcome back. Before we go any farther, please click like and subscribe. It'll help the channel and it'll help you stay on track because you'll know when a new video is posted. For today in science, we're going to be taking a look at our next terrestrial planet. Before we do, I do want to remind everybody you have two assignments, and both assignments can be found under the Assignment tab. The first assignment are using the resources that I've provided to create a 20-fact list. That means 5 facts for each of the 4 terrestrial planets. Your second assignment is the end of the week quiz, which is 15 questions using facts about the planets, and you just match up which planet they're talking about. You get 3 tries, so you get the best grade out of all 3 tries. Essentially, those are your responsibilities and expectations for the week. So let's go ahead and get started by looking at your assignments, where you can find what you need and how you can complete everything. When you get to your Canvas page, you have a couple of different modules, and if you go to the Assignment tab, currently we're working on that first assignment for the week, which is at the top, weekly assignment for this week. When you click that, it opens up and there are a bunch of resources available for you. When you're done, you're going to have to click Submit Assignment up here in the upper right and provide 5 facts for each of the 4 planets, total of 20. The resources that I'm using today are the Planet Reader, which is a PDF. We'll be reading about Venus today. One slide from the PowerPoint right here. And then today you're going to want to come down to the Space School video for Venus after this video. And again, thank you to the great folks at Space School. They do a wonderful job filling their videos with facts. Please use them. And remember, no matter which resource you're using, your job is to select the 5 most important facts for each of these 4 planets. Total, 20 facts. All right, so we're going to start off by looking at the reader. And please keep in mind, this is all about Venus. So what is known about Venus? Science fiction writers once imagined Venus to be a humid planet with lush tropical forests. Nothing could be farther from the truth. On Venus, sulfuric acid falls on a surface that is not much different from the inside of an active volcano. Venus is similar to Earth in size and mass. Venus is often called Earth's twin. At 12,104 kilometers, the diameter of Venus is 95% the diameter of Earth. Venus's mass is around 80% of Earth's, and the gravity that you would experience on Venus is 89% of the gravity on Earth. The rotation of Venus is different from the rotation of Earth. Earth has prograde rotation. Prograde rotation is the counterclockwise spin of a planet about its axis, as seen from above the planet's north pole. Venus, however, has a retrograde rotation. Retrograde rotation is the clockwise spin of a planet about its axis, as seen from above its north pole. Venus differs from Earth not only in the direction in which it spins on its axis. It takes more time for Venus to rotate once about its axis than it takes for the planet to revolve around the sun. Venus has the slowest period of rotation in the solar system. So what that really means, guys, is that Venus's period of rotation, or a day on Venus, is actually longer than it takes Venus to travel around the sun. So a day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. Here we have an interesting illustration. First is Gula Mons, a volcano which is approximately 300 kilometers wide and 3 kilometers high. Also, we have an impact crater Kunitz, which is 48.5 kilometers wide. Now, I do want to point out that this was named after Maria Kunitz, a 17th century European astronomer and mathematician. Please realize that Maria is a woman, and women have been contributing to science for centuries. This was way back in the 1600s, guys. Don't let anyone tell you that women didn't contribute. They did. They just often were not recognized. Okay, back to it. Venus has craters and volcanoes. In 1990, the powerful radar beams of NASA's Magellan spacecraft pierced the dense atmosphere of Venus. This gave us our most detailed look ever at the planet's surface. There are 168 volcanoes on Venus that are larger than 100 kilometers in diameter. Thousands of volcanoes have smaller diameters. Venus's surface is also cratered. These craters are as much as 280 kilometers in diameter. The sizes and locations of the craters on Venus suggest that around 500 million years ago, something happened to erase all of the planet's older craters. Scientists are still puzzled about how this occurred, but volcanic activity could have covered the surface of the planet in one huge outpouring of magma. The atmosphere on Venus is toxic. Venus may have started out like Earth, with oceans and water running across its surface. However, after billions of years of solar heating, Venus has become a harsh world. Surface temperatures on Venus are hotter than those on Mercury. Temperatures average around 465 degrees Celsius. Over time, carbon dioxide has built up in the atmosphere. Sunlight that strikes Venus's surface warms the ground. However, carbon dioxide in the atmosphere traps this energy, which causes temperatures near the surface to remain high. Sulfuric acid rains down onto Venus's surface, and the pressure of the atmosphere is at least 90 times that of Earth's atmosphere. No human or machine could survive for long under these conditions. Venus is a world that is off limits to human explorers, and perhaps all but the hardiest of robotic probes. You'll hear more about that in the Space School video. Let's take a look at your PowerPoint slide. Remember, your responsibility are the 5 most important facts. Venus is the second planet from the Sun and the closest planet to Earth. It is named after the Roman goddess of love and beauty, but its extremely hot and deadly atmosphere make it impossible for any human astronaut to explore its surface. The diameter of Venus is about 7,520 miles, which is about 400 miles smaller than that of Earth. Venus is known as Earth's twin sister because of its similar size and proximity to each other. Its atmosphere is made up mostly of carbon dioxide. Venus rotates so slowly that it orbits the Sun faster than it can make one whole rotation on its axis. In other words, Venus has a longer day than year. It takes 243 days for Venus to make a single rotation. It takes 224 days for Venus to orbit around the Sun. The clouds of Venus are filled with sulfuric acid. The planet rotates from east to west. The only other planet that does this is Uranus. Venus has mountains that are higher than Earth. Mont Mons is more than 5 miles high. Venus is the brightest planet viewed from Earth. The planet rotates from east to west. We've already covered that fact, so I'm going to move on. Don't forget, you do need to come back, submit your assignment. There is a template at the bottom to help you organize your facts. And when you click Submit Assignment, your text box will open right here. You do have till the end of the week, but I would encourage you to get started right away. Okay, that's pretty much it for today. Please stay healthy, stay safe. Until next time, this is Mr. Davies. Have a great day and keep on learning. Get your work done. If you learned something today, please like this video. If you think there is more you can learn, then click subscribe or consider coming back again tomorrow. The information, likenesses, and opinions in this video are the intellectual property of Mr. Mike Davies. While Mr. Davies does refer to other works owned by others, those resources are either parts of a public school district curriculum or they are readily available through open forums on the internet. Mr. Davies does offer his thanks and appreciation to any entity he has chosen to refer to or gather sound bites or clips from to emphasize his lessons. Mr. Davies is currently a professional member of the teaching staff for Central Dauphin School District in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and is making, producing, and publishing these videos for the benefit of his students and other students during the current lockdown crisis. Mr. Davies does not make claim to all of the ideas and resources referenced in his videos. However, he does claim responsibility and rights to his likeness, opinions, and the academic content of these videos. He does not grant permission for any entity to copy or duplicate any portion of this video or any of his videos for private or personal gain.